using my yarn, which is from a brand called Omo, and I'm going to be using my size 3mm hook. So to get started, you're going to make a foundation chain that is in multiples of 8. So whatever chain you're going to do, just make sure it's in multiples of 8. So I'm just going to start by making my foundation chain. And I did a total of 200 chains, which is wide enough to pass my hips. So I'm just going to join the two ends of the chain with a slip stitch. For the first row, start by chaining 1. In the first stitch, go in with 1 double crochet. Have 3 loops, yarn over and put through 2, yarn over and put through 2. Go into the next stitch with 1 double crochet, yarn over and go into the next stitch, yarn over and put through. You have 3 loops, yarn over and put through 2, yarn over and put through 2. Now just put 1 double crochet in each stitch. You're just going to continue with this till you get to the end of the row. So you're not doing any increase or decrease, you're just going in with 1 double crochet in each stitch. Now I've come to the end of the first row and I'm just going to slip stitch into the chain 1 I did at the beginning of the row. For the second row, chain 1. In the first stitch, go in with 1 double crochet. In the next stitch, go in with 1 double crochet. And the next stitch. So you just put in 1 double crochet in each stitch till you get to the end of the row. Now this is where you're going to continue to have the length you want. Anytime you get to the end of the row, just slip stitch into the chain 1 and continue with 1 double crochet in each stitch till you have the length you want, which I'll let you know how many rows I do for mine, but just continue with 1 double crochet in each stitch. I did a total of 25 rows. You can make it longer or shorter depending on the length you want for the dress. Now what you're going to do is you're going to attach your yarn at one end of the waist hole. So I just attached my yarn at this end, chain 1, and the first stitch, go in with 1 double crochet. Now go into the next 2 stitches with 1 double crochet. You're going to have 3 double crochets, so 1, 2 and 3. Now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the 6th stitch with 1 double crochet. Go into the next 2 stitches with 1 double crochet. You're going to have 3 double crochets. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put 1 double crochet in the 6th stitch and in the next 2 stitches. So you're alternating between 1 double crochet in 3 stitches and a chain 5, skip 5 stitch, and then continue with 1 double crochet in 3 stitches. So now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the 6th stitch with 1 double crochet. And the next 2 stitches with 1 double crochet. So this is what it looks like. You're going to continue with this till you get to the end of the row. So keep on alternating between the chain 5 and 1 double crochet in 3 stitches. So now I've come to the end of the row and I ended up with my chain 5. So I'm going to skip the last 5 stitches and slip stitch into this chain 1 I did at the beginning of the row. For the next row, you're going to chain 1, go into those 3 double crochet stitches with 1 double crochet in each of them. So 1, 2, 3, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip skip the chain 5 space and go into the next 3 double crochet stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. Chain 5, skip the chain 5 space, go into the double crochet stitches with 1 double crochet in each of them. Chain 5, skip the chain 5 space, go into the double crochet stitch with 1 double crochet. So this is what it looks like, and this is where you're going to continue for a few more rows. So you're just going to be alternating between the 3 double crochet and the chain 5. So you're going to put 1 double crochet in each of the double crochet stitches, then chain 5 and skip the chain 5 space. So continue to you have about 10 rows. I'll let you know how many rows I do when I get the amount of rows I want, but for now just continue with this pattern, alternating between the double crochet stitches and the chain stitch. So now I did a total of 18 rows alternating between the chain stitch and the double crochet stitch. So I have a total of 18 rows and it's slightly under my bust, so you want to continue to you have a length that it's slightly under your bust. So mine is 18 rows, so it depends on your body size, but for me I did a total of 18 rows and this is slightly under my bust. So now for the 19th row, what you're going to do is you're going to start by chaining 1, put 1 double crochet in each of those double crochet stitches. Now in this chain 5 space, go in with 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put 1 double crochet in each of these double crochet stitches. In the chain 5 space, go in with 5 double crochets. So this is what it looks like right now. So you're just putting 1 double crochet in each stitch. In the chain 5 space, go in with 5 double crochet, and in the 3 double crochet stitches, go into each of them with 1 double crochet. So just continue till you have 1 double crochet in each stitch. So I have 2, 3, 4 and 5. And the double crochet stitches, go in with 1 double crochet in each of them. So you're just going to continue with this till you get to the end of the row. So now I'm done going around with 1 double crochet in each stitch. What you're going to do now is you're going to use your stitch marker to divide both sides. So what I did was I counted, so you're going to start from this end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 14 sets. I don't know if you understand, but I counted 14 sets. So if I'm counting the chain stitch, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 13 of the chain stitch between those two ends. So you're just going to mark off where you want to mark off. Now what you're going to do is you're going to be working from this end to this other end. So chain 1 in the first stitch, go in with 1 double crochet. Go into the next stitch with 1 double crochet and the next stitch with 1 double crochet. So you're just going to be putting 1 double crochet in each stitch till you get to where your stitch marker is. So now I've gotten to this end. What you're going to do is you're going to chain 1, turn over, put 1 double crochet in the first stitch and in the rest of the stitches. So you're just going in with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So you're going to continue back and forth from these two ends with 1 double crochet in each stitch till you have a length that is long enough to cover your bust. So I'm just going to continue this to have the length that is long enough to cover my bust, and I'll let you know how many rows I did. So now I did a total of 9 rows of double crochet, and this is long enough to cover my bust. So you're just going to do the amount of rows that is long enough to cover your bust. Mine is 9 rows. So for the next row, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 1 and turn over. Now in the first 3 stitches, go in with 1 double crochet. So 1, 2, and 3. Now chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the 6th stitch with 1 double crochet, and the next 2 stitches with 1 double crochet. Chain 5, skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go into the 6th stitch with 1 double crochet, and the next 2 stitches with 1 double crochet. So you're going to repeat this till you get to the end of the row. You're alternating between chain 5 and 3 double crochets. Okay, so now I did 2 rows alternating between a chain 5 and the double crochet stitches. For the next row, I'm going to chain 1 and turn over. On the first stitch, on the first 3 stitches, go in with 1 double crochet in each of them. So 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to chain 4 instead of chaining 5, so you're decreasing. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go into the double crochet stitches with 1 double crochet in each of them. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip the chain 5 you did and go into the double crochet stitches with 1 double crochet in each stitch. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 2 rows of the chain 4, and then you're going to keep on decreasing. So for the first 2 rows we did chain 5. Now for the next 2 rows, that's this row and the next row, you're going to chain 4, and then the next row you're going to chain 3. So you're just going to keep on decreasing the amount of chains between the double crochet stitches, so you have just 1 chain. So you're going to be doing 2 rows of each chain. So like I said, for the first 2 rows we did chain 5. For this row and the next row, you're going to chain 4. For the next row, for the next 2 rows, you're going to chain 2 until you have just 1 chain between the double crochet stitches. Okay, so now I did a total of 11 rows. For the last row, I just went into each stitch with 1 double crochet. So if you remember, we started with a chain 5, so we did chain 5 for the first 2 rows, and then we reduced it to chain 4, and then chain 3, chain 2, and then chain 1. And then for the last row, I just did 1 double crochet in each stitch, making it a total of 11 rows for the neck part. So that's it. And then I just did a long strap to attach on the both side of the neck. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and if there's anything you don't understand, you can leave a comment down in the comment section and I'm definitely going to explain better. Thank you so much for watching.